besties, welcome to my YouTube channel, Dajah Nicole. So in today's video I will be doing my September wrap up and my October TBR. Yes, it is still the beginning of October, but your girl works. I work. I have a job. So I have been so tired. I'm not putting YouTube on the side, but I am also trying to take care of my mental health. So that's why the videos is either coming every other week, but they're going to be 2 videos some point in a week. But yeah, but like I said, in today's video I'll be doing my September wrap up and my October TBR. To be honest, I am kind of disappointed because I didn't read all the books that I want to read on both my physical and my digital, so on my Kindle TBR, and I'm going to read at least 3 books that I said I'm going to read and that I was continue to read since like August, to try to finish them this month, and then try to finish a book that was on my physical TBR this month, not this month, last month, so in September, and finish that this month plus some other books. But hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Dajah Nicole. On my channel I do bookish type videos, vlogs, routines, personal development, and lifestyle based videos. So yeah, I actually have so many videos that I have planned to do, so hopefully I can do them. I will most likely do them the days I do work, but you will never find out on the weekend because I do work on Saturdays. So not all Saturdays, every Saturday, it just depends on my schedule. And I don't work on Sundays, but that depends if I'm busy on Sunday. But this video will be out first than my work morning routine, which I'm recording on Wednesday, so just keep that in mind. But like I said, this is all about what I read last month and all of my other books that I'm reading this month. And I actually have started reading some books this month, and I'm going to start, well, I told myself I'm going to read the books that's on my TBR for this month after I do this video. But if you really like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't believe we're almost to 1,020 subscribers, which is such very like surprising and amazing. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. I am actually going to start getting the stuff for the giveaway this month. I'm going to buy the Kindle and some of the self-care things and trying to find a good size basket, but hopefully before the end of this month. If not, some point in November I will be doing the giveaway. So I did not forget about the giveaway. Just know your girl is busy and she is making money, plus she has to pay off some things and all of that, and I'm still doing this giveaway for you guys. So yeah, but let's just get into my September wrap up, which is short. These videos are kind of short because of how many books I read and how many books I'm planning to read in the month. In my October TBR, so I only read 2 books in September. I have 2 books that I started back like in September that I'm going to finish in October. Actually 3 books, 2 on my Kindle and 1 that's on my physical TBR. And then there's a book that I said I'm going to read on my Kindle, but I never like read it, so I'm going to read it now, which is something that's still on my Goodreads. So we're gonna read that this month. So I really do hope that you like this video, besties, and let's just get into this little video. So these are the books that I read in September. So these are the 2 books that I could actually finish reading last month while working a 9-to-5 job. I will actually be doing a weekly video of me trying to read or see how many books I can read working a 9-to-5. I will also be doing a TikTok even next month though on what I'll be reading or how many pages I read every day a week. So stay tuned for those content. But the first book I read was called Bet on It. So I actually have a TikTok of me going to the bookstore getting this book, and to be honest, I really had high hopes about this book, but I didn't really like it. Like, you know, with every romance book, I would say there is like a little bit of romance and it gets down and dirty and all of that. There's all of that, you know, PG-13 stuff. But it really talks about how both of the main characters has anxiety, and it just kind of like very repetitive on, oh, they both got anxiety, this and that. And it, you know, I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone with something similar like anxiety or PTSD, I don't think you should want to continue to tell them that, because you can trigger something in that person. Like anxiety have triggers, you know. So I didn't like that, and I gave this book a 3-star rating. It was between, not almost, but it was between a 2 to a 4-star rating, but I gave it a 3, so it was in the middle. I also wanted to be nice. Maybe I will read another book from this author, which is Jodie Slaughter. So that's the author's name. But I gave this book a 3-star rating on my Goodreads. My Goodreads is always in my description box down below, in all my videos, not just my bookish type videos like wrap ups and TBRs or reading vlogs or 24-hour challenge, you know. It's always in my description. So if you want to be friends, just, you know, hit me up or follow me and friend me on Goodreads. But I gave this book a 3 stars, and it was something that I almost DNF. I think that's what it's called, DNF, because I kind of got bored. There's a lot of things I could say, but I feel like with it, just like I said, being repetitive, or yeah, I have anxiety, this and that, and I feel like, yeah, it made their relationship work, but it just, it's tiring, you know. It kind of also make you feel like those two characters shouldn't be together, because they both really need to work things out. In reality, in real life, it get to that point when, you know, two people that have something mentally going on, like anxiety, bad anxiety or bad stress, they can try to make things work, but in reality it doesn't really work. So yeah, I gave this a 3-star rating. Now this was actually the book of the month, I think, for August, and I actually saw people started reading this book in September. Like all the authors that I follow, small authors I follow on Instagram, they're part of book club, and some of their book clubs that they're in were reading this book. So this is called The Wedding People by Alison Espach. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I gave this book a 4-star rating on Goodreads. I really like it. I just feel like it had a slow beginning. It really was hard for me to get into it at first, and I almost also DNF this, and I almost gave this a 3-star rating. I think on how it ended is made me be like, yeah, I actually like this book. I like how it ends. I actually cried a little. There was a little gasp moment. There was just a lot of wow factors, and I recommend this book. Just know all of these opinions that I'm saying about the books that I have read, and even in my previous videos, just know it's my opinion, and your opinion could be different. I watch a lot of booktubers or book talkers or bookstagrammers, and they rate books which can be a low rating, but for me, I'd be like, I read the same book, and I think this book is this rating. So just know my rating can be totally different from yours, and that is okay. But yeah, I gave this book a 4-star rating. So yeah. Now we're going to actually start on my Kindle, because I feel like that's just easy and quick to go. So I actually take my Kindle to work. Sometimes I feel like reading at work on my breaks, or my lunch breaks, or my 15-minute breaks, because we get like 2 to 3 15-minute breaks in a day, and then lunch, which is about 30 minutes. So I do take my Kindle to work. It's always in my bag. So the books that I will be reading this month will be, I will be finishing Bridesmaid for Hire. I am 51% into that book, so probably I'll read somewhat tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow. So I will probably read most of these books. So it'll be about 50% on all these books because I want to read at least 2 books on my physical TBR and try and finish Powerless, which is still my physical TBR for this month. And I want to finish Bridesmaid for Hire, so I'm 51% on that. I'm 4% into the Puck Blocked, and I want to but I want to read the Pumpkin Spice Cafe and maybe start You Again by Kate Goldbeck, because that's also a fall read and I would love to start that book as well. And then maybe also before the end of the month is yours truly, because I should have been started that book but I never really started that book. But to be like most definitely the books I want to read and finish on my Kindle is Bridesmaids for Hired, Puck Blocked, and the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. One more time: Bridesmaid for Hire, Puck Blocked, and the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So yeah, which is so sad, but you know, sometimes life will come and you have to deal with that than trying to do your hobbies. And I don't like treating this as a hobby, which is funny to say, and I don't want my job to make this a hobby, me creating content. I actually treat it as a job before getting a job, and I'm going to continue to treat it as a job. I just have to have good time management skills and try to not get tired easily, and if I do, just drink caffeine. But I don't want to treat just, you know, making TikToks or Instagram posts or reels or YouTube videos as a hobby, and that is something I'm telling myself because that is something I don't want to happen. So yeah, so I actually have recorded how many TikToks? 3 TikToks. One today for the TikTok and Instagram, the TBR / wrap up, which I put actually in one because it's kind of short. And then I did me making lunch for work, and then I did another one. And then tomorrow I'm doing a fall fashion outfits, which I'm doing like separate TikToks of 10 different outfits, and me just coloring for fun because I love watching those type of TikToks. And yeah, but those are the books I'll be reading this month on my Kindle. Now for my physical TBR, and look at my pumpkin. Look. I got this from Walmart for like maybe under 10 bucks. It's very soft, like very soft. And I'm not just saying that because I'm holding it, like you can tell. But it's so soft and it goes with my room. Yes, it's white, and my like most of my fall decor is pink, but then I also have like white fall decor, so it's a neutral color. I might actually put a bow around it. I'm still pending, but it's just so cute and soft. So yeah, now let's get into my October TBR list. So of course I'm reading Powerless. I don't know how much I'm in. There's like 3 bookmarks in this book. So the reason why I have 3 bookmarks, especially if it's a big thick book like this, I have where I stopped reading is the first bookmark. The second bookmark is the next chapter, and then I go about to 4 to 5 chapters, maybe 6. It depends. It can be 3 to 4 or 5 or 6 chapters depending, like I said, the thickness of the book. And I just put the last, so this bookmark at the end, well, the end of the 6th chapter, the beginning of the 7th chapter. And some of these chapters are long in Powerless and some of these chapters are short. So yeah, and if you want to know if I'm really getting into Powerless, I'm just letting you know it is a slow read for me. I don't know, just because I'm always tired now and I don't feel like I have the time to read, or I just can't get into it at the moment. But y'all will find out if I finish this book either on my Instagram, or just wait until October wrap up and November TBR. So yeah. Now the next book, which I actually heard about this early this year, I wouldn't say like early, I think the spring or early summer of this year, but it is called Bride. I told myself I'm getting this book for the fall, and I got this back in July when I went to the bookstore. So it's called Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I have heard mixed feelings about this book. It's about a vampire and a werewolf, you know, kind of like Twilight, but I heard Ali Hazelwood is also a good author, so I cannot wait to read this book, because I'm also doing a bookish sleepover on a Saturday, so stay tuned. I don't think I'm doing it this Saturday, I think I'm doing it next Saturday, so stay tuned for that video whenever I post it. That's when I'm going to record it, is on a Saturday after work. But hopefully I'll read this book and watch maybe some Bridgerton, Disney fall movies, whatever. But stay tuned for the video, because there's a lot of book videos that I'm doing pertaining and mainly in October, because it's just a vibe of reading in fall season. So yeah. Now the next book that I'm also reading is called The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I have heard this book all over TikTok, so Book Talk, Instagram, so Bookstagram, and YouTube, so BookTube. And I have heard that this book is very good, so I cannot wait to read it. I actually ordered this book early last week or the week before, either last week or the week before. I was on my 15-minute break. I think I was on my first 15-minute break, and I told myself, do I really need a book? And this book has always been like on my list to read, so because I have like a lot of books on my Amazon like wish list just pertaining books, and I said, do I really need another book? I told myself, yeah, you just started working, you started getting money, you deserve it, you already had a long week, so press purchase. So I pressed buy, put in my car information, because sometimes I don't like have my car saved on Amazon, but I got this book and I cannot wait to start reading this book. And yeah. Now the next book and the last book that is in my October TBR is called the Love Elixir of Augusta Stern, a novel. It is by Linda Cohen Logman. I think I'm pronouncing her last name right, but I got this off of Book of the Month for last month, so September, and I cannot wait to read it. I will put the link of either the Instagram or Reel, whatever I remember, or even both, or you can just follow me on Insta or TikTok. So I just have my social medias always in the description. But I did an unboxing for this book, and I cannot wait to read this book. Hopefully I can get sponsored by Book of the Month. That would be a dream come true. Book of the Month is a book subscription, literally a subscription of you getting a free book. I did say free because their shipping is free. The only thing you have to pay is just basically, you know, monthly, like the subscription, but you do not have to pay $1 on a book unless you get multiple books, because each book is a credit that they give you. Hopefully I get sponsored by them, because I really love Book of the Month, but I really hope that this is a good book. The cover really spoke out to me, because it's like, a little bowl and then flowers, so it really like stuck out to me, and I can't wait to read it. Hopefully it's a good book, hopefully. But let's just wrap up this video, besties. So I really do hope that you like this video, besties. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of the video, I'm gonna try to do this at every end of the video. Please put the pumpkin emoji, because I feel like it's October and it's fall, and fall is like reading cozy vibes. So the jack-o'-lantern / pumpkin emoji, people say pumpkin emoji, people say jack-o'-lantern emoji, put that, so that will pop up somewhere on the screen. But if you made it to the end, put that emoji. And also please like put down in the comments if you have read any of these books and what was your rating and why did you put that rating, and any book recommendations. I always love getting into new books and reading new books and adding new books into my like Goodreads want to read list, so let me know. And my Goodreads link is always in the description box down below. But I really do hope that you like this video, besties. Remember to go after your goals no matter what. Do not give up, because once you give up, it's going to be hard to get back to them. And I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.